Here I are. Now, you're having trouble seeing me, aren't you? Okay, well, we're going to get over that because before I'm done, you are so going to know I'm here.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, let's do first things first, or else you know me, I get off and running, and then Jim has to say, duh. Let's first thank my sponsors. Well, I suppose I should tell you who I am, but we'll do that in a minute. Noblesville Trophies, Logan Street Signs and Banners, Jim Wofford. He's even told me I can go a minute or two over if I'd like. Actually, I need to be done by 11 because 11 is nap time. We love nap time. Let me tell you what, it's better than when you were a kid.
Oh,
all right,
yes.
Now there's a reason you can't see me. We'll get to that in a minute. Welcome to Tapping Into You with Tapngrl. I'm your host, Colette. And we've got Melissa back today.
Hey.
Yay, yay, yay. So let's do this. Why don't you tell? I don't know why I'm yelling at you. Because I get so excited.
That's right. It's passion.
In
It's
fact,
not yelling.
if you guys look, I'm wearing a petunia necklace.
Yeah.
Which we said is like a lei, L-E-I. Isn't that fun? Okay, so this will all make sense in a couple minutes. Tell them who you are, where to find you, what you do.
All right, so I'm Melissa Mitchell. I'm the manager at Sport Clips at 116th and Oleo.
She's the boss lady.
I am. I'm in
Like a
charge
boss.
now.
They're really in trouble.
Seriously.
Fun all day. You be like thing one and thing two.
Yeah. All of us. How many is like 12 things?
12 things.
But we're awesome. Come see me. Come see all of us. Get a haircut. Get a shampoo. Get a beard trim. Buy some goodies.
I thought you said beer. I was like, what's a beer trim?
We talk about it, but no, it's not that.
It's not that.
There's a liquor store like right next door, though. So.
Excellent. Now, hopefully we're going to see Lisa chime in here on the watching, on the thread. She is physically not here anymore. She has moved. And
sounds like she has in her life.
From another plane.
No. I don't mean not in the physical at all. I mean not here physically. Now, we also talked about, Jim's got the technology. My brain blows up when I think about all this. We may be bringing her in.
Fun.
From where she is.
Right.
I almost said. For some reason. That's not my place to say where she is. It's hers. Look at that. That is so crazy. Okay.
But we
And
can
see how
say
you can
she's
see.
not in jail.
We
That's
can't
right.
say she's not in jail. She's not in trouble.
Yes.
She's not.
She's still on the physical
She's
plane.
still on the physical plane. Okay, where's my countdown timer? You said I had a timer.
I will.
Oh, there it is. All right. Okay, so it's holiday time, people. Okay, and let's just talk for a second about what the what we did on Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday we actually did the tapping about the pressure to feel good.
Oh.
Because what happens this time of year is that, and we were talking, thank you, and we were talking about how Scott's like a fa la 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 guy.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I start feeling pressure that I'm not feeling fa la 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 ish.
Yes.
Now, part of that is, and I even said to Scott, because we have these wonderful expansive talks in the morning, we started Halloween, and I'm not. No, okay, I like the idea of we start like actually like now.
Yeah.
Like that 2 weeks before,
Right.
where things are starting to hum and all of those things. Now, we've had good weather and those kind of things that help people get out there. Yes?
Is there a song called 12 Days Before Christmas and not 32 Days Before Christmas?
Is it, or 90 days before
Right.
Christmas? Yeah. So, I like the season, but the season, I think, here's the thing. I would like the season to be all freaking deacon year.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, really, truly. It's like you guys have heard me to say before, I'm not trying to be snarky, but the fact of the matter is, okay, how many meals can a homeless person eat on Christmas
One day.
Right? So I know every year I do this, and I say this, I can't wait till the world catches up. The Girl Scouts can take January.
Yeah.
The Boy Scouts can take February. Kiwanis can take March.
Yeah.
You know, the Legionnaires can take April. You know, I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
It's a season, which for me is a whole life season. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, that almost made me cry. It was so good. Listen, I'm so profound.
Absolutely.
I choked myself up. Okay. All right. Here, I'm seeing. Oh, there's Lisa. Okay, sweet. Oh my gosh, I got Beth Beeler on here. All right, so, and Angelina, Angie Girl. All right, so, the other day we were tapping about the pressure of feeling good, and we even kind of had a good discussion with other people putting stuff who said, yeah, I'm a Christmassy guy, I'm a season guy, and my partner isn't, and then I feel pressure.
Yeah.
Okay? Not just to feel good, but to make their holiday good.
Yeah.
And you as a mama girl
Don't
know
ruin it.
we've talked about that with you before, that you have all this pressure.
Yeah.
And this is multi-generational
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
To make the holiday, because, in the 50s, mom wore the apron and the whatever and all those things, and it was her job to make sure the house was decorated.
Has that changed? Because I don't think that's changed.
I don't think that's changed. Well,
Except
listen,
the apron and the heels.
You just ought to come spend the month of December with me, because we do not do all of that stuff. And in fact, we're talking about, like Christmas Eve, we're talking about doing something really fun, like going to the fashion mall, walk around, look at people. We love watching people.
I do too.
And looking at decorations.
Yes.
And then we're thinking about maybe eating at Cheesecake Factory. And
that
then
sounds
go home.
lovely.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
And then
no right or wrong way to
That's
do this.
right. And just so you know, that was the thing I realized the other day from the pressure to feel good tapping that I was doing, is that I realized, because I told you I'd been drilling down on safety and protection, which is kind of big stuff for me. And that one of the things that came up while I was on my walk, because when we tap, we're actually getting blood back in the brain, and we get to have thoughts that bring up memory and help us understand. And I realized that for days I had been focused on what is wrong with me.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me? What's wrong? Well, law of attraction says I keep focusing on what's wrong with me.
You're gonna know.
And there is nothing wrong with this.
That's right.
Okay? So here's the thing. There's no wrong. There's no right. There's no earning. There's no deserving. There's no proving. We were just, a lot of us taught some really crappy stuff about how to navigate this life experience. So, and I'm just going to throw this in. I knew that Esther and Jerry Hicks, through Abraham, had written the Sarah books. And I was just telling Melissa, I went to the library, asked them about them. They actually ordered them, got them in brand new. I am reading them. I love these books. I'm almost done with the first book. I love reading anyway.
Yeah, me
and
too.
it's kind of nice to get a break from the screen reading. But let me just tell you guys, if you haven't read the Sarah books from Esther and Jerry Hicks through Abraham, there's a 1, 2, 3 book. I'm in the middle of book 1. It's how to help you understand law of attraction.
Okay.
It's really a children's story, but because I'm really a child at heart, it's a great story for everybody, really, because it's the very simple concepts of how we do this.
Yeah.
And understanding this is an inclusion-based universe, and if I'm walking around trying to figure out what's wrong with me because I'm not fa-la-la-la-lying like him, I mean, seriously, he put up the tree this year. He did and every time I look at the tree, I get to go, wow, yeah, he did such a beautiful job on it. Okay, now I got all the things together for years.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's his turn.
Yeah, so it really is nice because I did all of that, and the cooking and the cleaning and the entertaining and all those things for years, that it's really nice to just enjoy it.
Yes.
And I told him, I said, it's a good thing you like that, because otherwise, I have a little snowman, 2-foot snowman holding a little tree. I got 40 lights on it because I love lights, and that would be enough for me.
Yeah.
Okay? I like seeing the lights. I like looking at the lights. And I'm getting more and more in the spirit of the season. I mean, Scott the other night teared up on me. It was like we're watching the Rockefeller thing, and he goes, I just love the season. And I was like, I'm going, can you fast forward through them?
Yeah.
I said, why'd they make this 2 hours? And he's like, God, Colette. And I'm going, okay. Now, part of that was all in good fun. So when we are tapping about the pressure to feel good, okay, a really amazing thing happened, because this is how tapping works. And believe it or not, after 12 years, I still forget it, okay? By tapping out that pressure to feel good, just acknowledging the pressure that I felt, okay? Magically, I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'm having more fun. I'm liking how, I see somebody yesterday putting up lights. I'm like, yay. I'm getting more and more excited about it, happy for it. It is a season for people to do goodwill to our brothers and sisters. Oh, God, I'm going to cry. And so I love that about this. I'm like the Who's, it's like the Grinch who thought it was all about the stuff. and I kind of get a little caught up in that, ooh, why don't we start in this October, and, can't I just enjoy the fall and those kinds of things. So it is by really tapping that out, all the pressure, okay? And I'm just going to tell you guys this again. It really seems backwards, but it's true. That when we're acknowledging those negative emotional responses going on inside of us, okay? Everything works better. Because I will have people tell me all the time, I don't have time to do the tapping. And I'm like, yes.
Good to explain to people why they can't see you.
Oh, in a minute. So, yeah, I'm going to explain to you why you can't see me.
You're not the buffer.
Because,
Well, yes, you are.
what are these people thinking? Is that why Perry came in?
Yeah.
To say you can't see her?
No.
Oh, okay.
See, it's all about you again. Isn't it?
That's right.
Of course it is. So understanding, here, I'll get to the shirt, okay? Because I'm actually wearing a shirt that makes me green, and because we have a green screen, that means you can't see me. So here's the deal. When I'm just walking around feeling the pressure and I don't acknowledge this, that's like me not showing up for me, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so let me tell you something. We have emotions. Our emotions are guidance. When we're not feeling good, that's good guidance.
Yeah.
Okay? Not feeling good, it's my job to feel good. And the Sarah books are really good at explaining why you want to feel good, why you want to do appreciation. I mean, it's listen, we learned this stuff at a time our brains took everything in as God's honest truth, okay? And most of us over the age of 7 are trying to unscramble our brains from the things that we were taught. And honestly, those days of heartache, yesterday I had a 50-minute session with myself where I'm just going to tell you, I cried so hard. Okay, releasing fears and worries and doubts and all that stuff. And this goes back to when I was a little person, okay? I thought, oh my God, my head's never not going to be stuffy again. My head was so full. I thought, oh my God. Now, when you're stuffy, that is not acknowledging your self-worth, okay? So I'm just going to be honest with you and tell you, I'm still undoing. Oh, I just saw the 33 on the thing. I'm telling you, the guidance I've been getting, I've been even telling people, I've been getting my birthday. Okay? Oh. Now, when I work with people and I say, and they have a big awareness and they start to get this, I always do like Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, okay?
Yes.
We even tapped on that this morning about the magic hat.
Yes.
Okay? And when you put on the magic hat, he comes to life. Okay, when you pay attention to how you're feeling and you acknowledge how you're feeling, you get to knock out the negativity. You get to bring in the positivity, okay, because I use tapping for that whole spectrum, okay? And so understanding these things and me getting this birthday all the time over and over, I mean, the last like couple weeks, I've been like, what is that about? And then I'll see my birthday, and then I'll see 222.
Yeah.
333. I said 222 for you because I kept seeing this truck show up with 222.
I see my birthday all the time as well. And the twos, you know.
And the twos. I know you're the
and
you know
1, 2,
I'm
3,
the 3
4.
girls.
That's been coming up.
I'm 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know I'm a 33 girl. I will see a string of threes, 7 threes long. I will see okay? And I know this is guidance. And and it finally, because somebody asked me yesterday, oh, you know, because my grandfather and I have the same birthday.
Okay.
And said, did you have a loving relationship? And I said, yes, he was very sweet, very mild. Always had a quarter for me.
Yeah.
And, you know, so that's a nice memory. But because he was so mild and the rest of us are so wild and grandmother was so grandmother. You see, you're supposed to call her grandmother. Does that tell you a little bit?
Yeah.
So it was like run to him. Safety.
Yeah.
Right? And I all of a sudden realized this morning that that birth date that I'm seeing, okay, is about, here it goes, peeps, it's the season of rebirthing. And we are coming into a year of great clarity.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I know I'm knocking the stuff out I'm knocking out because I think 2020 is going to be like a bam, 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 shebang for me. I really do.
I'm going to think about that.
I'm going to be in a 5-year, which is like change. And it's like, you know, you might say at my age, I go like, really, do I have to keep changing? Like, can you simmer down? No, I think I'm ready for it. Now, you got to be careful what you ask for. okay? Because sometimes snap, snap, snap.
Yeah,
And
it
I don't
comes.
need swirl, okay? I have some family members who love swirl. I don't need swirl. Okay, so what we were doing was basically acknowledging the pressure to feel good and understand this about the tapping. This is actually brain body science, okay? I swear I'm on this earth as a foot foot soldier to get people to understand this. This is not woo-woo voodoo. When we understand we have this part of the brain called the amygdala, but when the amygdala fires up, we go into fight, fight, or flees. I don't know why I'm doing that. Freeze.
Yes.
And when we are tapping, okay, even though it looks nutty, and some people really show their ignorance by jumping on this thread and saying something, that's okay. They're so cute. Okay, in their limitation.
That's right.
That when we're doing this, we're actually calming that amygdala, that part of the brain that's meant to protect me, okay, from a perceived or real threat. Okay, but in my nowness, I know I am protected. I am safe. Okay, when I'm doing the tapping and I'm acknowledging how I feel, I calm that down. I stop the chemical dump that goes into the body. That is how we create dis-ease. Okay, so when you have something going on, whether it's and some people this is going to blow your brain and blow you out of the water, but it's okay. All right, just be okay with it. All right, whether it's cancer, whether it's a sore knee, whether it's a bum leg, whether it's a stroke, whether it's dementia, whether whatever it is, there is an emotional component, okay? If you're doing Alzheimer's or you know somebody doing Alzheimer's, they've basically checked out. They've decided they're pretty much done here. They just haven't left in the physical body, okay? You got a knee issue? There might be a little stubbornness on your part. If you got stuff in the shoulders, it talks that to me. That says you're carrying burdens. And even life can be a burden by our thoughts.
Absolutely.
Okay? So this is why I dig. You guys know, I dig. Okay, because when I dig and find my garbage, I can fast track you through your garbage because I absolutely adore our garbage.
Yes.
Okay, I love figuring out the psychological aspects, the why I'm doing that. Look, the safety and protection. In drilling down on that in the last week, here's what, and you would go, gee, when's this story get done? Okay. Got to understand when you're doing the tapping. Let's just use a car wreck as an example, okay? There are different aspects of that story. So let's say that a car wreck really only lasts, 10 seconds, 3 seconds, okay? But in that 3 seconds, okay, there are sounds, there are smells, there are things that you see, there are maybe you felt, okay? Those are all what we call different aspects of the same story, okay? Then you might have fear in that story. It might switch to anger. It might switch to sadness. It might go back to anger, okay? When you're acknowledging all those aspects of that story, that's how you really get that out of there, so that now you go, oh, okay, I feel okay when I'm driving a car. Now, this defies our linear brain logic, okay? Tapping is amazing for PTSD. Listen, I realized a couple years ago, I'm like PTSD from my childhood. And it's not for any other reason than when you're little, those things that go on are scary. And if you're not acknowledging that, just acknowledge it, okay? Just acknowledge it. Stop acting like never let them see you sweat. We just tapped on that this morning, didn't we? So, we're trained in this world, don't let them see you sweat. All this garbage we learned. Start taking care of the emotional response so you can show up for you. Yeah, I'm partially flashing you. All right, so before this is all done, you'll get to see it all. Woo! Not all of it, but so you don't want to see all of it. Even though there are parts of me now that are totally amazing. Totally amazing. All right, so you guys are so great. I see you all sitting on there and sending hearts and love and everything else. All right, so it can be as simple as, if you're feeling off, just start tapping, I'm feeling off. I'm feeling off. I don't know why I'm feeling off. I'm just stop putting your pressure on yourself for the words. I've even said you can tap a couple rounds, no words. Just close your eyes.
Full moon.
Okay? Oh yeah, and this is full moon. By the way, those of you who didn't know, we're on Eastern time, and did you know it's full moon came in on 12/12 at 12:12 a.m.
Oh, that's exciting.
Ooh,
So
I'm
like
telling you.
last night.
Yeah, 12:12 a.m. Yeah,
Nice.
12 minutes after midnight. Scott says to me last night, are you going to set your clock? I said, I thought about it. Yeah. And then I went, Nah.
Yeah,
But I will tell you from that,
tomorrow,
but I did
it's
sleep at a
fine.
Holiday Inn last night. No, I didn't. I will tell you that from that 50-minute tap I did with myself yesterday, where I boohooed and I sobbed and I let myself just feel the fear of abandonment, the fear of people leaving me, the fear of if I'm not enough, they won't like me. And the really confusing part of that was, I don't know how to get them to like me.
Right.
The beatings keep happening. You know, the
Yeah.
punishing keeps happening. What the heck do I do here? Okay. So I'm not saying that to traumatize anybody. If you just flipped into your childhood and you're traumatized, start tapping. Okay. So you don't want to block that stuff.
Right.
Thank you, Scott. Did you know that you dip your head in front of the camera a bunch of
I
times?
did?
Yeah, it's all right. You should get up and wave at everybody. You may as well get up and stay. Throw your hand up and wave. No worries. I just didn't know if you did that, and I thought I'd let you know.
realize.
There. See, I talked about it before you guys saw it. That's hilarious. Okay. So that's how it works in my world.
That's right.
I
She
know
knows
before
everything.
you know.
You're like the man behind the curtain. Wizard of Oz.
I'm like 8 seconds ahead of everybody. All right. No, that's just kidding. All right. So I don't even remember where I was. All right. So when we are acknowledging how we feel, okay, we are actually releasing the fear, the trauma, the disappointment, the shame, the anger. Oh, I was telling you, I was listening to a Joe Dispenza. I love Uncle Joe. No, he's not my uncle. I affectionately call people in authority positions Uncle. I just now realized that because I do that all the time. I used to call my dentist Uncle Jim
Really?
to take the fear and trauma out of
It's
the
just-
dentist.
It's just a nice family gag.
He's just a nice guy. He went to IU. What could be wrong with him, right? Till you open your mouth. Well, no, he was the first one who gave me gas. Loved Uncle Jim.
Yeah.
Loved Uncle Jim. All right. So when, okay, where the heck was I again? Seriously.
The show, you said you were listening
so
to
Uncle Joe.
Uncle.
All right. And he was talking about how you want to acknowledge. See, you don't usually hear these guys say this. And I'm so happy the world's finally catching up because I've been saying this for years. Because people who know law of attraction say, oh, never talk about the negative stuff. And I go, look, it's running that program all the time.
That's right.
Okay? Here's what he said. We know about conscious and unconscious, right? Conscious is like 5%, unconscious is 95, and that 95, guess what that is, peeps? That's your anger, fear, worry, doubt, frustration, shame, blame, guilt. I can go through the whole list if you need it, sadness, okay? That's what's running your bus. That's what's driving this here bus, and it's why you have what do they call those things? Autoimmune disorders and all kinds of stuff. By the way, I think I'm going to talk about it in January. AARP did an article about inflammation, and you're not going to believe it. Guess what? Guess what a contributor of inflammation is? Stress.
Yeah.
You think? Okay.
Duh.
I mean, seriously. I mean, come on, really? Inflammation. If you tell me you've got inflammation, I know you're seeing red. I know you're angry. I know you've got some unresolved anger you couldn't speak about. And so, Scott. Scott's the mayor. Mayor Scott, are you there? So anyway, by him saying that, he said, when you're closing your eyes, when you're acknowledging that how you feel,
Yeah.
that you're actually allowing yourself to kind of process it.
Yes.
And then when you go into these other processes, practices, okay, you can do that without the stuff going on back here. Now, I will tell you, everybody who knows me knows, I am a tapping snob, okay? Whatever it is you're doing, add the tapping, okay? Yes, Lyme disease, yes. Yes, you can use the tap. Listen, I know of so many miracles, Angie. Okay, you want to tap about the symptoms. Okay, when you feel the symptom, get in there and tap. And what Lyme disease, means for you between the symptoms, how it makes you feel, your beliefs about healing. That was a big one for me this summer with the surgery I had. When I finally realized, oh my gosh, I've got this fear I won't heal. Okay, and when I went in there and I tapped and I cried and I sat in the bed and acknowledged all that scary stuff, because when I was growing up there were so many of us that you really kind of didn't get attention. You people who get attention when you're sick, lucky you. No, we were like, put them in there, close the door. That way they can't get out.
That's
We
right.
don't have to worry about them. And it's so funny how we process stuff, because like my brother hates tomato soup.
Yeah.
Because he says that's all we ate. And for me, it was like, oh, when they made me tomato soup, when I was thinking it was so wonderful. I just have tomato soup. soup in the house.
I love tomato soup.
I don't even eat it. I just have it in the house.
Someone might get sick. You're going to need to make it.
Someone might need comfort. You never know. So anyway, okay, listen, you guys. This is hilarious stuff. If you're not getting this. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Because the whole point is tapping. All right. But, listen, the preamble is every bit as important for you to understand these concepts and ideas, okay? And don't let anybody make you wrong. When you are feeling bad, all it means is you're focused on something that feels bad, and it really is my job to get into appreciation.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to go and have everything and the whole bus thrown around because I tried to stop at 100 mile an hour on a dime. You got to do some self-soothing, and I'll take you through that. We're going to do some tapping on the pressure to feel good, and then we're going to go into some self-soothing, then we're going to go into some grid words, okay? Then we're going to do our new song. We're going to do it on I Want to Feel Good. I got the words here for, and I want you to understand that if you want to, go make a list. This will help you get some tapping targets, okay? I can't feel good because... Okay? If you're not feeling good, if you're not feeling safe, secure, loved, adored, go write down why. I can't feel good because I don't have enough money. I can't feel good because I hate my job. I can't feel good because my boss is mean. I can't feel good because my partner's angry. I can't feel good because I have too many kids. Okay, that was funny. That just flew right in.
I was just sitting here thinking about the kids.
And we all know you love your people.
I adore my children.
Listen, the older I get, you all make me happier and happier that I opted out of the whole program because, as you can see, I have enough issues to clean up on my own.
Great kids.
Thank you.
Yeah, you do have some
They're
great kids.
amazing.
And Addie is like a perfect little mini me, and she's gorgeous, just
She is
like
gorgeous.
Melissa is.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, and you guys can use it on weight. You can. That's what I've been
Everything.
tapping about, Angie, on the weight. Okay, the safety and protection that the weight provides. Okay, even though it's not safe to have this cover. Okay, because I know now this weight covers my not enoughness, my fear, my shame, my pain, my anger. Okay, most of you don't know this. When I was in 6th grade, I had Bell's palsy. Now, Bell's palsy is basically like a facial stroke.
Yeah.
Okay, it's intense fear it's intense control of fear and anger. You think? And because it's like I say, the only thing worse than being scared, okay, is somebody saying, "Don't you dare look scared," or it's like, "Oh God, how do I get rid of that on my face?" And this is how the body complies. Okay, so my face said,
Terrified.
Don't let them see you do that. So what I create Bell's palsy so that my face can't move.
Right.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's not really what we want to have happen.
Correct.
Because I will tell you, even this morning, I was tapping about my body believes it's protecting me. That's a great way to go. Angie, use that. My body is protecting me. Okay. So go make that list. I can't feel good because, I can't feel safe because, I can't feel happy because. Start that list. Now you got your tapping targets. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you something else I tell you. Do not start tapping if you're not going to have your back. Okay? Because when you're tapping and you have that emotional response come up like I did yesterday where you are boo-hoo sobbing, okay? You do not want to stop tapping. You want to continue through it. You want to keep tapping because you will eventually tell the brain will go, "Oh, I'm safe right now."
That's right.
You'll stop the chemical dump and you'll start to feel better, okay? Tapping generally is okay. All right, but we eventually want to get specific, okay? The time they did that, the time I looked like a deer in the headlights, the time they said that to me, okay? It could be a one-sentence thing somebody said to you, and it's been locked in your brain ever since, okay? I will tell you, and I've told you guys before, there was a point where my dad said people don't like people like us. And it was me and him, and I thought, "Oh hell, what's wrong
with
did
us?"
we do?" Right? And while I'm happy for the connection, I'm seeing that as connection, like, yay, all these people, and he's telling me, right? Okay, I realized I still got some garbage in there.
Yeah.
And guess what law of attraction says? I'm going to sometimes, you think, push people, circumstances, events away so that you're not rejecting me, I'm rejecting you.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, because, then I was told, how much better we were and, all kinds of things, which, I thought was great, but now I'm understanding that is not the truth.
Right.
And do I know that he was teaching me the best he could? Yes. And do I know? I even had the awareness because his father checked out when he was 3 years old. and all that fear about being left from the death that happened when I was very young, and I went, oh my God, the same thing happened to him.
Yep.
Same thing happened to me. So I want you to think about that thing you can't feel good about. Maybe it's just the pressure of the holiday, okay? I want you to just think about it. I want you to feel about it, okay? And remember, you got to have your back if you're doing this, or else don't start, okay? And this is us paying attention to how we feel, okay? So you want to get that thing in mind. You want to rate it on a 1 to 10. Scott, remind me to rate later. You want to rate that thing on a 1 to 10. Like, how big is the pressure to feel good? Okay? How hard is it for you? And you can even do that. You know, it's so hard for me. Nobody knows how hard it is for me. Oh, that'll get you crying, believe me. Okay? All right, so here we go. Get your 1 to 10 rating. And if you know where you feel that in your body, okay? Because I'm feeling a little something across the middle of my back right now, which tells me I got some guilt thing going on, because what do most of us learn? Don't you dare feel good if somebody else doesn't feel good. That's mean, nasty, right? That's that guilty crap. Oh, we learned so much
Screw
garbage.
that stuff.
Oh, listen, we have a new mantra at home, and it begins with an F.
Yeah.
And it really has helped us. Now, not that we want anything to happen to anybody, but it helps us go,
Yeah.
we don't want to be lining up with what they're doing. We want to take care of our own alignment. So here we go. Even though I feel this intense pressure
Even though I feel this intense pressure
to feel good,
to feel good,
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love and accept myself.
love and accept
And I'm
myself.
safe now.
And I'm safe now.
And even though I feel this intense pressure
And even though I feel this intense pressure
to feel good,
to feel good,
and I'm just not feeling it.
and I'm just not feeling it.
And it has me trying to figure out
And it has me trying to figure out
what is wrong with me.
what is wrong with me.
And I deeply and completely
And I deeply and completely
love and accept myself
love and accept myself.
and know that I'm safe right now.
And know that I'm safe right now.
Oh, wow, I already got a burp coming up.
There you go.
Wow. And even though,
And even though
there it was, I feel this intense pressure
I feel this intense pressure
to feel good.
to feel good,
I put this pressure on myself a lot.
I put this pressure on myself a lot.
But it's on steroids at the holidays.
But it's on steroids at the holidays.
And I deeply and completely
And I deeply and completely
love and accept and honor myself.
love and accept and honor myself.
And know that I am safe
And know that I am safe
right now.
right now.
Okay, let's go to the first spot. Now, what I want you to do, first thing, take a nice big breath into your belly. This pressure I put on myself.
This pressure I put on myself.
Side of the eye. I'm supposed to feel good.
I'm supposed to feel good.
Under the eye. Just the word supposed to.
Just the word supposed to.
Under the nose. That ought to be a red flag for me.
That ought to be a red flag for
Chin.
me.
I'm supposed to feel good.
I'm supposed to feel good.
Collarbone. Everybody else feels good.
Everybody else feels good.
Under the arm. And I'm not feeling good.
And I'm not feeling good.
Look, I noticed you can see under the arm easier and better. Okay, top of the head. All this pressure to feel good.
All this pressure to feel good.
I've done this pressure thing for so long.
I've done this pressure thing for so long.
Side of the eye. It feels normal to me.
It feels normal to me.
This pressure to feel good.
This pressure to feel good.
Under the nose. All this holiday pressure.
All this holiday pressure.
Chin. This pressure to like everybody.
This pressure to like
Okay, I just had somebody's
everybody.
mother-in-law show up in my head, and I want you to know that can even be on your list, okay? How those people make you feel. I can't feel good because they make me feel, and I wrote on here, inept, inadequate, collarbone. Those people I'm supposed to like.
Those people I'm supposed to like.
Under the arm, goodwill toward men and all of that.
Goodwill toward men and all of that.
Top of the head, and they're so critical.
And they're so critical.
Eyebrow, all this pressure.
All this pressure.
Side of the eye, it's so hard for me to feel good.
It is so hard for me
Under
to
the
feel
eye.
good.
Now, it may even be, keep tapping. We're under the eye. I'm just going to let you process for a minute. It may even be, go under the nose,
It may
that
even
you
be,
had a loss.
That you had
Okay?
a loss.
Yeah, you could have had a loss this time of year. And that may be why you're having more. Okay, are you all right? I'm not losing you, am
No,
I?
I was thinking of Ben.
Okay. All right. See,
That
because
applies
we're
for
so
him.
empathic, we feel
Yes.
that for other people. And did you know you could surrogate tap for them too?
That's kinda
Because
what
they
I'm
want to
doing.
enjoy the holiday, but they're too afraid to acknowledge how they're feeling. They're afraid
Yes.
they'll go into. Listen, I even tapped the other day, go under the arm, about how this seems like a bottomless well. I mean, sometimes I'm like, come on.
Serious.
Top of the head. All this pressure to feel good.
All this pressure to feel good.
All right, here on the eyebrow. All this feel good pressure.
All this feel good pressure.
Side of the eye. What if I let myself, go ahead,
What if I let myself
under the eye, just feel how I'm feeling.
just feel how I'm feeling?
Under the nose. I don't even need words.
I don't even need words.
Chin, I can just acknowledge that I'm not feeling good.
I can just acknowledge that I'm not feeling good.
Collarbone, stop putting pressure on myself.
Stop putting pressure on myself.
Okay, all of a sudden I saw somebody running into the kitchen and like cooking up a storm, because I'm telling you, you will let your energy come up and up and up and up and up under the arm. All this old pressure,
All this old pressure.
top of the head. What if I could let this go?
What if I could let this
Eyebrow.
go?
Letting go is about
Letting go is about
side of the eye, focusing on the negative emotion
first focusing on the negative emotion
under the eye while I'm tapping
while I'm tapping
under the nose, calming my brain and body,
calming my brain and body,
chin, and then focusing on what I want to let in.
and then focusing on what I want to let
Collarbone,
in.
I could stop beating me up.
I could stop beating me up.
Under the arm, I could stop making me wrong.
I could stop making me wrong.
Top of the head, I could stop I could stop looking for what's wrong.
I could stop looking for what's wrong.
Right here on the eyebrow. What if this is me letting it go?
What if this is me letting it go?
Side of the eye, I could self-soothe myself.
I could self-soothe
Under the eye,
myself.
they're there now.
They're there now.
Under the nose, you're doing okay.
You're doing okay.
Chin, you're really doing well.
You're really doing well.
Collarbone, it's okay that I feel this way.
It's okay that I feel this
Under the
way.
arm, I'm safe right now.
I am safe right now.
Top of the head, some love and compassion for me.
Some love and compassion for me.
Eyebrow, I'm really doing all right.
I'm really doing all right.
Side of the eye, allowing myself to just feel this.
Allowing myself to just feel this.
Under the eye, when I let myself feel this.
When I let myself feel this.
Under the nose, and let this out of my body.
And let this out of my body.
Chin, everyone benefits.
Everyone benefits.
Collarbone, just allowing myself to feel better.
Just allowing myself to feel better.
Under the arm, new rule.
New rule.
Top of the head, no more beating me up.
No more beating me up.
Eyebrow, I could praise myself.
I could praise myself.
Side of the eye, I could have some compassion for me.
I could have some compassion
Under
for
the
me.
eye, and if I have a specific story.
And if I have a specific story,
Under the nose, something somebody did,
something somebody did
chin, or said.
or said,
Collarbone, I can support myself.
I can support myself
Under the arm, by tapping.
by tapping
Top of the head while I'm telling the story.
while I'm telling the story
Eyebrow, and just letting it out of my body.
and just letting it out of my body.
Side of the eye. Stopping that chemical dump from my brain.
Stopping that chemical dump from my brain
Under the eye that makes this emotion feel so real.
that makes this emotion feel so real.
Under the nose, I might even feel inspired at some point.
I might even feel inspired at some point.
Chin, sometimes it feels to me.
Sometimes it feels to me
Collarbone, like I'll never get my energy back.
like I'll never get my energy back.
Under the arm, and what if this is how I do it?
And what if this is how I do it?
Top of the head, allowing myself what I'm feeling.
Allowing myself when I'm feeling.
Eyebrow, allowing myself to feel better.
Allowing myself to feel better.
Side of the eye, no more beating me up.
No more beating me up.
Under the eye, being nice to me.
Being nice to me.
Under the nose, being my own best cheerleader.
Being my own best cheerleader.
Chin, I might want to start slow.
I might want to start slow.
Okay, I just heard the Grinch. And let it grow.
Let it grow.
Under the arm, I could be nicer to me.
I could be nicer to me.
Just because they weren't.
Just because they weren't
Eyebrow doesn't mean I have to keep doing that.
doesn't mean I have to keep doing that.
Side of the eye, what if that's not the best way?
What if that's not the best way?
Under the eye, soothing myself.
Soothing myself.
Allowing me to feel better.
Allowing me to feel better.
Chin, taking care of me.
Taking care of me.
Collarbone, feeling a little bit better.
Feeling a little bit better.
Under the arm, allowing myself to feel lighter.
Allowing myself to feel lighter.
Top of the head, this is me.
This is me.
Stay on the top of the head, taking care of me.
Taking care of
And what
me.
happens when we do that, kids?
You show up for you.
Oh, this is so good. You show up for you. You see how that works? Now we're going to do some grid words. You ready? Because we are just going to do this, and you can come back and use this
Re-rate,
tap
you said.
over and over and over. Oh yeah, go back into that pressure to feel good. Re-rate it. See if you get a rating. Okay, 1 to 10. It's probably come down. Okay, I want you. You can even think about it when we start doing these grid words, and then you can re-rate it at the end, all right? Because Colette doesn't always remember. Here we go. I just want you to say these words. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to feel these words. Let the pictures pop up. Ready? Ease.
Ease.
Side of the eye. Ease.
Ease.
Under the eye. Ease and certainty.
Ease and certainty.
Under the nose. Certainty.
Certainty.
Chin. Certainty and security.
Certainty and security.
Collarbone. That feeling of security.
That feeling of security.
Under the arm. Focus.
Focus.
Top of the head. I love that focused feeling.
I love that focused
Eyebrow.
feeling.
We're even going to throw in some affirmations. Why am I so good
Why am I so good
at focusing
at focusing
on things that feel good?
on things that feel good?
Side of the eye. Real.
Real.
Under the eye. Generous.
Generous.
Under the nose. Why do I love being generous?
Why do I love being generous?
Chin. Clarity.
Clarity.
Collarbone. Why do I love the feeling of clarity?
Why do I love the feeling of
Under
clarity?
the arm. That wonderful feeling of clarity.
That wonderful feeling of clarity.
Top of the head. Appreciated.
Appreciated.
Eyebrow. Appreciation.
Appreciation.
Side of the eye. That knowing feeling.
That knowing feeling.
Under the eye. Connected.
Connected.
Under the nose. I adore that feeling of connected.
I adore that feeling of connected.
Chin. And when I feel good,
And when I feel good,
collarbone, I'm connected to my inner being.
I'm connected to my inner being.
Under the arm, my source me connected.
My source me connected.
Top of the head, feeling cheerful.
Feeling cheerful.
That sounded kind of like a command, didn't it? Right here on the eyebrow. Feeling so good.
Feeling so good.
Side of the eye, allowing myself to feel good.
Allowing myself to feel good.
Under the eye, kind.
Kind.
Under the nose, kindness.
Kindness.
Chin, kindity.
Kindity.
Collarbone, I love feeling kind.
I love feeling kind.
Under the arm, I love receiving kind.
I love receiving kind.
Top of the head, I love feeling playful.
I love feeling playful.
Eyebrow, like swinging on a swing.
like swinging on a swing.
Side of the eye, that playful feeling.
That playful feeling.
Under the eye, the feeling of fun.
The feeling of fun.
Under the nose, that fun feeling.
that fun feeling.
Chin, I love fun.
I love fun.
Collarbone, brilliant.
Brilliant.
Under the arm, I love it when I'm brilliant.
I love it when I'm brilliant.
Top of the head, that's good because I do it all day long.
That's good because I do it all day long.
Eyebrow, that brilliant feeling.
That brilliant feeling.
Side of the eye, optimistic.
Optimistic.
Under the eye, optimistic.
Optimistic.
Under the nose. Okay, I just saw that shiny Grinch thing, like the sun's rays coming off of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Off of me?
Optimistic. Off of everybody.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Optimistic.
Deliberate.
Deliberate.
I love being deliberate.
I love being deliberate.
Under the arm. I love that deliberately caring feeling.
I love that deliberately caring feeling.
Top of the head, caring about me.
Caring about me.
Right here on the eyebrow. Compassion for me.
Compassion for me.
When I have compassion for me,
When I have compassion for me,
under the eye, I have more to give everybody.
I have more to give everybody.
Under the nose, passionate.
Passionate.
Chin, I love the feeling of passion.
I love the feeling of passion.
Collarbone, I love the feeling of blissing.
I love the feeling of blissing.
I love feeling good.
I love feeling good.
Top of the head, it's good to feel good.
It's good to
Okay, here
feel
we go,
good.
guys. Ready? It's good to feel good. It's good to feel good. It's good to feel good. It matters to me. It's good to feel good. It's good to feel good. And this feeling good on purpose creates more good for me.
Oh, for me. And I'm losing
Hang
my
on.
voice.
We're going to do it better here. Here we go. Ready? Because I had her on the wrong page. That's why she couldn't read my book.
Okay.
Ready? It's good to feel good. It's good to feel good. It's good to feel good. It matters to me. It's good to feel good. It's good to feel good. And feeling good on purpose creates more good for me. See, that works. Ready? Last one. It's good to feel good. It's good to feel good. It's good to feel good. It matters to me. It's good to feel good. It's good to feel good. And feeling good on purpose creates more good for me. Ta-da! You're so cute.
I love it.
Hey, listen, we're real here. If you don't think this is real stuff,
is
okay.
real.
So, big fun. All right, so let me thank my sponsors, Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies. If you can do business with them and you're
Do it.
in or around the area, give them a holler. The numbers are right there. And you tell them about you.
Manager at the Sport Clips, 116th and Oleo, Melissa Mitchell. Come see me or any one of our amazing stylists. Check in
Amazing
online.
stylist, yes. And I want you to thank you for all the times that you've sat here with us. It is my absolute pleasure and passion to bring the tapping to you, help you understand it, navigate it for feeling better because it matters to me.
That's
okay?
right.
And I want to take this opportunity to say a very happy holiday to all of you. I want to thank Jim for supporting me oh God, I hope I don't cry. For
It's okay.
supporting me for another year. For you being here,
Yes.
for all the times Lisa sat here with me, and I want to thank Scott, my amazing husband, who has supported me in this from the very, very start. So, you know you can find me Tuesday mornings at 8:30 Eastern Time live. I go live and we do more of the tapping.
That's
we find
right.
more stuff. Go to Tapngrl Tapping Into You. That's my page where it's pretty much unclustered. So you can find the tapping and you can join in there. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you, Jim. Jim's been busting my chops for years and it just gets better and gooder and funner. Okay? So, anything you can think of I forgot to say, Scott? Okay. I want to say a very happy holiday to all of you.
Merry Christmas.
We'll be back in January. That's right. Can't be helped. You cannot stop this train. See
Get
y'all
on the train.
And then what do we always say? Till we see you next time.
Tap it out, angels.
Keep tapping into you. Yay! I will.